Hello everyone and welcome back to Factory Farms. I think we're on episode 4 tonight. So anyway, if you look, we have very little money, but we have a lot of trees. So tonight's goal is to try to make some cash by logging these trees. Guys, I did something earlier. I made some commands in Nightbot. I just want to test them out here now. Just let me see. Okay, it works. Perfect. Alright, so let's jump on board here and let's start cutting some logs down. How is everyone tonight? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Back here again on Factory Farms. I love this map. We're midwinter here right now. Now, let's open up the jaws here. We're set at 800. That's good. Let's get some logs cut. So yeah, I think we're doing good on we're doing good right now on the pallets. We're doing good on the wood chips. Other than that, the other factories, I was thinking about looking after the other factories and all that now, but there's really no sense right yet. Hey, Mad Mike, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again tonight. I think Mr. Nightcop is going to raid my channel when he's finished up. It does. It looks really different with snow. I'm running a 6-day seasons, guys. I think any more than that, it's just too long. Right? Like right now, we're just waiting for the spring to come so I can get rid of the snow and start planting some crop. Because right now, what's holding us up now is the crop. Now, my reasoning for actually starting in winter is pallets are the most important thing on this. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Mike. Hey, Big Rod, what's up, buddy? Who else? Fred, welcome over. Pat said you're not the boss of him tomorrow. How about if I get you to come in too, Fred, and you can be the boss? Will Pat let you to be the boss? He probably would. He'd probably let you be the boss over me. John Flaherty, broadcaster, 1 month subscribed, sub, gaming. Pat said you, not the... Yeah. Look at that, Mr. Nightcop coming over to raid my channel. What are you at there, Mr. Nightcop? Gamer Paul, how you doing, man? Welcome over. Yeah. We'll see about that tomorrow. We'll see about that tomorrow. Who's the boss? He said he's not coming tomorrow anyway, guys. He's got... what is it? He's taking maternity leave. I think he's got the man flu. That's what he's got. Pat's got the man flu. Did you hear that, Morph? Yeah, I think I heard it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times maybe. What did you do? Tell them all to come over and raid my channel with me telling me that I'm not the boss tomorrow? Alright, Pat. I'll let you be the boss tomorrow. I'll let you be the boss of the wheelbarrow. See, when we were on the map today, guys, he never looked behind the shed. You notice I kept him away from the shed because that's where his wheelbarrow is. That's where his wheelbarrow is. Now, I decided I was going to give him a spoon. But you know what? I don't want to be that mean to him. I don't want to be that mean to him. So I'm actually going to give him a fork. So that way he has to be extra careful because there's holes in between each prong that he might drop some of the potato. So that's what he's getting tomorrow. He's getting a wheelbarrow with a bunch of holes in it. because it went rusty on me, and a fork. And I think he'll be thanking me after, because you know, he's going to be out in that hot field all day, and you know, my farm is a smoke-free farm, so he's not allowed to have a cigarette. You need a fork for your salad. You ain't getting no salad on my farm, buddy. Right? You'll be lucky to get a glass of water. Well, I suppose I can give you a glass of water. So how is everyone tonight? Welcome over, everyone, man. I think tomorrow's going to be great, so what we're going to do tomorrow, and if you guys weren't on the stream earlier when we were talking about it, I was on TeamSpeak with Pat, and we were talking about it. Everything is pretty much ready to go. The 2 fields are ready to harvest, so we got a bit of work there. I think it's just going to be a lot of commentary, mostly. We'll get some farming done, I would imagine. But it's going to be a great laugh. Having the 2 of us there, shooting the breeze, and all that stuff. So, looking forward to it. But we're going live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. of course. Even though Eastern Standard Time is the same all around the world. What else? We're going to stream on my channel tomorrow, and when we go live again, we'll stream on Pat's channel. So we'll take turns on each other's channel. But while one is streaming on the channel, the other one will be hosting the channel. So that way we will be able to help each other out, you know. And I mean, that's what this is all about. You know, it's helping each other out, building a community. You know, I like playing this map because we all go over and we watch Pat put a lot of effort into building it. So it's nice to actually come over, and it's actually nice to come over and show his map off, because like I try to tell him all the time, I says, you know, Pat, people want to see you play your map. Go in and play your map. Take a break from the modding, even if it's just for 1 week, I said. Just take a break and go play the map. Because when you go play the map, that's when you start seeing issues, if you have any. But you know what? He tries to play the map, guys. And then he sees an issue, and instead of writing it down and we'll get back to it, oh no, he's got to run right into GE and fix it. And so he never plays his map. So that's why I like playing it, because people want to see it streamed. And he won't do it. Right? Like I said, Pat, come on. People really like watching you play your map. And he started playing it that one night, and people were really enjoying it. And we were talking, and, you know, people were right curious about everything. And then next thing you know, I leave the room for a minute, and I come back. And when I come back in the room, I don't see the map open no more. All I see open is GE. I just want new board factories. Yeah, and then once he gets the board factories done, okay, guys, he'll get the board factories done. And then he's going to go over and he's going to look at the pallet factory, and he's going to say, you know, these board factories look really good now. But that pallet factory, it's taken away from the look of the boards factory. So then he's going to want to go in and change the board factory or the pallet factory. Then he's going to go in, and once he gets the pallet factory done, and he's going to say, man, that looks really good, guys. You know. Then he's going to see another one next to it, and he's going to say, oh, guys, we're going to need to go in and put new this in. You know, it's the way he is. That's the way Pat is. Play your dang map. Alright, so we got no money. We need to make some money. So I got to cut down some logs. We're going to load them up. We're going to go over and sell them in the pond. But this time I'm going to be very careful how I drive by the wood chip factory, because the wood chip factory, unfortunately, the trigger for the wood chip factory is linked to the log display. So if he tries to downsize the triggers, then it makes the logs look smaller. So there's no real way around it. So I have to find my way around it. So we'll go around the other way instead of going in the way I do. Now I think with the truck we have, with the auto load truck we have for the logs, I think every load is about $25,000. So if we can sell 4 or 5 truckloads, then that's going to bring us up over 100,000 K. So that's going to be really good. I'm really starting to clean this forest out, so pretty soon I'm going to have to we'll be moving over to the other forests. But I guess the good thing about this map is wherever you look, there's trees. And who says money don't grow on trees, right? Well, they don't grow on trees, but they're made out of trees. Now, what's on to go in the chat there? I'm going to try another command here now. Guys, just let me try something here. I'm going to try it in this one, and let's type... Oh, yeah, look, Mr. Nightbot is working. Sometimes he works too good, though. So, if he becomes annoying, I'll shut him off. But I turned off a lot of the features and stuff like that. He can, but I think it's pretty close. When we go over there, we'll have a look at it, but I don't think he can move it down very much more. But, like, there's enough room for me to get around the other way. The only down part about that trigger is, like, unlike a lot of the other triggers, basically, once you get over, they activate once you unload your trailer. But this trigger basically takes it even if you don't need to unload. Now, Mr. Nightcop, are you there, buddy? I'm going to try to explain something to you, my friend. If you're there, let me know in the chat, please. Come on, fall down. There you go. Mr. Nightcop is missing. He's hiding, guys. Or he's probably gone cooking supper for his wife. No. That's right. He's not cooking supper. He's probably ordering it through Applebee's or something like that. Because every time you hear him talking to his wife on the phone, it's not, oh, I'll cook your supper. What was that? Nightcop 34 just subscribed. Well, thank you very much, Pat. After me down talking you like that, if that's what takes you to get you subscribed, buddy, I'll down talk you every month. Hey Tony, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. So anyone that just joined us, we're here tonight. We're cutting down some logs. We're going to cut this row down, and then we're going to get our trailer and we're going to start packing them up and sell some logs. It looks like he did a lot of work. Yeah, he did do a lot of work, man. He made a lot of changes. Right? I remember I played this back when it was version 1.5.4. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, 1.5, then 1.5.4. But I think the very first one I did was 1.54. And I tell you, a lot of changes since that one. A lot of changes, more factories, better texturing and all that. Like, I mean, I tell you, he did a really great job. Hey Wayne, how you doing, buddy? Welcome over, buddy. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I know, buddy. I saw it, man. Thanks very much, Pat. Now you got the little M by your name. It looks good, too. That little Morpheus symbol next to your name looks good, buddy. So how's the new job going, Tony? Hope it's going well. I know if I had a job like that, man, I would, I'd be happy. Yeah, let's get that onto the tree. Come on. No, let's turn the other way. There we go. Yeah, Tony, come over on Twitch. But yeah, guys, like I said, man, like, Pat really puts a lot of work into this map, and you guys see it, man. You see it every night when he's streaming. You know, there for a while, I'll tell you, like, when he was moving from one house to another, he hardly ever streamed. It was almost like 2-3 weeks that he never streamed hardly, you know? And I mean, we all understand, you know, we all got personal lives outside of streaming and all that. But you know what? You miss it because you're so used to watching him stream every night, except for back then it was Tuesday nights. He couldn't stream on Tuesday nights because his wife worked on Tuesday nights. Now it's Wednesday nights that he don't stream, so. And you really do miss it sometimes when you don't get an episode and stuff like that, you know. And but I'd like to see him convert this to a 8x or a 16x map and just start adding more factories and more factories. You know, put a mining industry in, Pat. How would you feel about doing that? Put a nice mining industry and go mine some cobalt or something, or... Yeah, let's do it, exactly, man. Right? I mean, if it's going to be a while, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the scripting for factories on 19, but I mean, if it's not going to happen to the capacity that we need it to for your map, I mean, just as well keep on building on this one for now until something happens. Yeah, exactly. Add some metal production. See, there you go. Big Rod, you need to send me that map if you can. If there's any way to send that map, man, I'd love to have that map. Right? You can put some more fields in, Pat. And what I do is I'd... like sometimes once you get in middle game and you got a lot of like I find once you start cutting grass and all that, and you're making bales and all this stuff, what you really need is you need to separate some of the factories a bit. So when you come to the center of the map in middle game, you start getting a bit laggy because there's so many scripts going on, so many factories going on. You got bales, you got all the equipment that you own and everything else. It starts that bogging down, so we can actually move the factories around a bit and create a bit more room without making the map look bad, you know? Yeah, what's that one there? KNK 1957. Welcome to the channel, man. Listen, guys, anyone that's here, that's over on YouTube and here on Twitch, click on that follow. Subscribe to me on YouTube, and if you really want to, you can click on the subscribe button here, or tier 1. I think it's like $4.99 per month. You got to activate it every month. You can give it up at any time or whatever, and it just helps support us streamers, and that supports our channel. So if anyone wants to do that, it's just up there on the top of the page. And if you're all used to Pat, he got all these really nice overlays that he used to show. But, I mean, I don't think you guys need to be shown where it's to. I think you guys all know where it's at. I mean, I can make a nice fancy overlay if you guys want me to. But then Pat will say, oh, yeah, look, Morpheus trying to be like me. Morpheus wants to be like a night cop. Here he goes again. It needs some work. Yeah, that's no problem, man. You just brought it over, so definitely going to need some work. Especially try to make it proportionate, you know, like when you're putting it onto a different map. Now, you still got fields from that other map. Now, did you delete the fields or did you keep the fields, Rod? Oh, yeah, he would say it, wouldn't he? We all know Pat. I remember we were going through Twitch. We were setting Twitch up for each other, you know. We were helping each other out, and so he saw the donation link that I have on the bottom of my screen, and he said, you know, I really like that. You know, I really like it. He said, I got to get one of them. He said, now, do you mind if I use some of your words? He said, because I like the way you got it worded. I said, you can do whatever you want, Pat. Right? Anything I write is not copyrighted. So you can use it, man. I kept the fields. Okay, yeah. Just a second now, guys. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. Look at that. Mr. Nightcop is back. So anyway, while you were gone there, Pat, I was saying how you got these really, really nice overlays to show how to people to subscribe to your channel and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. Take care, man. Later on, Iron Eye. Thanks for coming in, man. So I said, you know, I wouldn't do an overlay like that because, you know, I think everybody know where the subscribe button is on Twitch. But then I said, well, if I did make a nice overlay, Mr. Nightcop is only going to look at me and say, oh my, look, Mr. Morpheus, Mr. Billy Bob McGillicuddy, trying to be like me again. You know, and the only problem is, okay, guys, he calls me Billy Bob McGillicuddy. I can spell Billy Bob. I can definitely spell Billy Bob. But I don't know how to spell McGillicuddy. You know, pretty bad when you don't know how to spell your last name. I just says Billy Bob and I got a last name. Where did you get a name like that to, Pat? Where did you get a name like that? Billy Bob McGillicuddy. Billy Bob? I can understand Billy Bob. Where you get Billy Bob? You're from the South. So Billy Bob might be a big name down in the South, you know? I mean, that sounds like a Southern name, guys, don't it? You know, pure redneck. Billy Bob. You know, Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob. But there you go. Buford. Bill Bob. Buford, Billy Bob McGillicuddy. Buford, I forgot Buford. Yeah, that's a definite Southern name. Definitely a Southern name. From the great state of Louisiana. Yeah, it sounds hillbilly. Exactly. Exactly. Right? Definitely sounds hillbilly. Right on, Jeff, man. Anyway, man, if you get a chance, don't forget now tomorrow myself and Pat are going live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be live on my Oakfield Farms. So don't forget to drop in, man, for sure. Bubba Earl. Now, I know Bubba Earl. Bubba Earl is an awesome, I don't know what you would call it, a dummy. He's a really good dummy, Bubba Earl. And I'm quite familiar with Jeff Dunham and his characters, because I think he's one of the best ventriloquists in the world. I haven't seen many better than him. And Bubba Earl is one of my favorite. My other favorite one that he does is Ahmed. Ahmed the terrorist, the dead terrorist. And I also like, what is it? I forget his first name, but it's the jalapeno on a stick. You gotta like the jalapeno on a stick. Alright, so we got our trailer here. We just need to go find a truck. Let's go find a truck. I will be watching, brother. I will be watching. Oh, don't miss it, man, because it's going to be epic. I think the word Pat used earlier. It's going to be epic. Or that's what most people would call it. Oh, and Peanut. Peanut's good. Yeah, Peanut. I like them all. I like them all. I can sit down and watch him over and over and over and over and over again. Right? He puts his Christmas special out every year, and I watch it every single year. Look, Pat, I even left I left the first row there of trees just so it looks nice around your factories. The old man, yeah, what is it, Grandpa? Oh, what's his name? Walter. Walter's his name. Yeah, I like Walter. Walter's hilarious. Now, what's this saying? Look at the sky. Wow, yeah, I know, man. Look at that, man. Look at that sky. You don't get that kind of sky in FS17, guys. You just don't. Man, that is... You can't get any better. Anyway, I got to do something here now. While I got no logs in, let's bring these over. Come on. Yep. We'll drop that one there. There you go. And we'll get the other one and we'll drop that one in. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'll drop this one in on the other side. If I can get it there. I might as well put it there. Might as well put it there. Well, that's going to fool up our tipper. Oh well. It might straighten out on its own. Hopefully it does. Alright. Oh, I don't need to shut it off. So let's go get some logs picked up, guys. Now, hopefully I'm on the right side to pick these up. New. So I think it's that one, and there we go. We got to start making some money, man. I'm broke. I want to get a stump grinder, and I can't even afford a stump grinder. Yeah. How we doing? I got to come down on a bit of an angle to see how we're filling up here. Oh, there we go. Let me put the straps on so they don't go running away on us. Now, let's see if I can get this last little bit. Now, how am I going to do this? Let's turn that off. Now, let's put the straps on. I think that one's going to cause us trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the strap off, and I'll let that one fall. There we go. Now I'll put the straps back on. So now, guys, myself and Nightcop were talking earlier, and we were talking about... Oh, I gotta get in and tab them, slow them down. We were talking about the dooflicky here, so what I'm going to do is, I think the best thing to do is, instead of coming in right there, I'm just going to come down here, and I'm going to cut through the trees. I'm going to bang into a tree, and I can get to the lake this way. But I'll cut down a couple of them trees and make an entrance in. At least that way I'm not going to lose any logs in the other plant there. So now let's take the straps off and let's dump these in and make some money. Well, I won't crash. Come on, you know me. I always crash. How much did we make? We made, like I said, around 25,000. Well, hurry up before the train comes. Now I can go back out this way. Now, I think if we do come in and we stay like over here, we should be able to bypass it. I just got to stay right to the edge. So I might try that on the next come over here, and we'll see if it works. I just want to test it. There we go. There we go. I should be putting the straps on every time, because if not, they're going to move around and everything else. So we'll do the straps. Now let's turn that off. I got to get up on a bit of a better angle here. There we go. So let's put the straps on. Perfect. That one tree. That's a pretty good full load here, guys. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm taking them as well. Now we'll try it this time. So we'll go over and we'll stick close to where you sell the wood chips. Now it's really top heavy this time, guys, so I gotta take my time. See, I think with the straps on, it shouldn't take your logs from you. But if we stay right here, it should not take our logs. There you go. But we're probably going to need some logs there soon anyway. But I got enough wood chips anyway to last me forever. Right now, we need the money. There we go. Another load sold. We're at 55,000 pounds. So, like I said, 4 loads of logs, you'll get yourself 100,000 pounds, guys. Remember, Tony, it's not a Morpheus live stream until he bangs into something. Yeah, that's right. So, oh, there you go. Now it's official. Now it's official. Now, man, where is the forest going, guys? Pat's beautiful forest. Do you guys know how long it took him to build this forest? And I'm just demolishing it. I'm just demolishing it on him. He got in touch with me earlier and he said, Morpheus, man, he said, can you please stop cutting down my forests? Right? I put them there so it looks nice. He said, please stop cutting down my forests. I said, man, I need to make some money, man. Like, how else am I going to make some money? I got to sell the wood. I said, now, if you want to... He said, well, man, he said, I promise. He said, tonight I'll come in and I'll subscribe to your channel and I'll give you $4.99. You know, but then he looks at me and he says, now, unfortunately, when it goes through, he said, it's going to be monopoly money. Right? So even though he subscribed, guys, I got that in monopoly funds from Pat. And y'all know Pat. He always loves giving away his monopoly money. Yeah. Why is that one hanging down so much, man? Well, it's not touching the ground. That's the main thing. Well, let's put some straps on. Let's grab that one. Yeah, we're gonna make. We should make 100,000. Well, I don't know. Yeah, well, we should have 2 more loads here, guys. And we got some more wood down there. Gaming with Raider just subscribed. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much, sir. Got a subscription. We got you up on the leaderboard on Cheers. Man, I really appreciate it, Tony, man. You're a good man. Well, come on, come on. There you go. Now, let's get the straps on and go over and sell. Look at the time of the day. The night's almost over. We got the trains zooming around the map, guys. They're on steroids. These trains are on steroids. So is everyone looking forward to tomorrow's stream with myself and Mr. Nightcop? I think it's going to be a great bit of fun. You know, this, like, tonight's not going to be an overlong episode because I'm going to need to get my rest because I think I'm really got my hands cut. I got my hands tied tomorrow. And I think I'm going to be put to a test tomorrow with Nightcop because, you know the way he gets on, and it's hard to describe, but it's almost like I'm going to be babysitting him tomorrow. You know, because he sucks and whines all the time. I mean, that's all he does. Wah, wah, wah. You know, why would you want... No, I don't want you to cut down them trees. The trees were put there for beautification, he said. Now, I mean, come on. A man saying beautification. Right there alone, you can see I got my hands full. You know, and he gets on and he talks about his purple lipstick and oh my God, man, God, I don't know what I was thinking on. I don't know what I was thinking about getting him to come in tomorrow. All right. Now, Pat, if you're there, I mentioned to my wife about your purple lipstick, that you were looking for a nice purple matte lipstick, and she saw you on your webcam, and she said, you go tell Nightcop that I don't think purple would suit him. She said, I think naked, matte, shiny lipstick would be perfect for you. I know, man. I'm in trouble tomorrow, Tony. I'm in trouble tomorrow. Right? And I got to let him drive my vehicles. Right? I tried to go to the local shop and I told him who was coming over, and I was trying to get a rental for him so he wouldn't have to use one of mine, but they said, no, man. No, sorry, we got no rentals left. I said, look, they're all out there in the parking lot. I mean, you got a bunch of them out there. No, got none left, he said. Now you're going to have to leave the store. I said, what are you talking about? They said, Morpheus, they said, if you don't leave the store, we're going to have to call security. And I said, well, who are you going to call? I mean, are you going to call Nightcop 34 Designs? Right? Because, you know, I said, he's not a cop no more. So I said, he's not like he's going to do anything, you know. They said, no, but that's the reason why we want you to leave, because we got no vehicles to give to him. You will be in trouble now. I'll be pulling you both on the big screen at work. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Tony, I don't know what time is going to be your time. I can figure it out. All I got to do is go online. I'll figure it out. But we're going live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right now, Eastern Standard Time, it is 11:40. It's 11:40. No, it's not 11:40. It's 10:40. Sorry. It's 10:40 right now. So you judge it at what time you need to come on to watch us. Now, you're working tomorrow, are you? Now, guys, is that... Yeah, that's another load, and we'll probably get one more with what we got left. Oh, no, I don't want them. Fall off. Well, I guess they're coming for the ride. Hey, Dragon, how you doing, buddy? Welcome over, man. Welcome over. Listen, I love that map you're working on, County Line. You're doing an awesome job on that season series, man. Really enjoying it. I was over there earlier. I was just watching. I wasn't able to talk much, but I was watching because I was setting up for my stream. But, man, I'm really enjoying it, man. Excellent job. Guys, Dragon, put your link for your YouTube channel in the chat there, man, because, guys, you got to go over and watch this guy. He does really good. What I like about it is he plays a little bit of music in the background. So, like, you got them moments when we're not talking and stuff like that. So there's times that you're going to be like, we're trying to concentrate on the game or something's going on in the background. We're trying to monitor our streams and everything. So you got that little awkward bit of silence and all that stuff. But he has the music going in the background, man. And I really like that, you know. And he does a really good job on the streams, guys, man. You got to check him out. So he'll post his YouTube channel in the chat there, guys, man. Go over and subscribe to his channel. Show him a bit of love. He deserves it. So, Dragon, Pat and I are going live tomorrow, man. I think I'm in a bit of trouble. I think I got my hands full. There you go, guys. That's his channel there, man. Go over and check out his videos. I guarantee you, you'll enjoy them. Now, let's get the last few logs here. That's it. Just before dark, too, guys. We got it done just before dark. Better throw on our headlights, though, in case we got any buffalo or deer. Well, I got Pet coming on a live stream with me tomorrow at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going live, and I got my hands full babysitting Pat tomorrow on a live stream. We're going live on my Oakfield Farm series. Right? So it's going to be like me doing all the work, and he's going to be sitting down saying, you know, oh, I got pains in my back. I got pains in my legs, Morpheus. Please don't let me have to do this. Please. Right? So he's just going to be sucking and whining the whole day. Oh, shoot. Wrong way. Let's pick them up again. Oh, excuse me there, guys. All right, look at that, guys. We made over 100,000. We're at 125.27. 127,000 pounds. That's, or pounds, no, dollars on this map, sorry. We're in the Americas. I'm so used to saying pounds on all the other ones. Exactly, see? Oh, good luck. You see, you know that, man. You streamed with Pat. Remember when you guys were doing Factory Farm with Nick the Hick? You streamed with him, so man, you know what it's like. He's sooky. He won't even talk in chat now because I'm talking about him. Right? He comes in and here's one, Dragon. He come in and he said, Morpheus, he said, when I come over on your channel live tonight, he said, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. So he came over and he subscribed, and I just got an email, and they said, "Boy, you know, we don't know what this joker's doing, but he sent $4.99. Actually, they sent $5 Monopoly money." He said, "So you're going to have to pay it. You know, you gave him the subscription, but you're going to have to pay it because we don't accept Monopoly money." But that's what he did. He paid for his subscription in Monopoly money. Like, who does that? You know, next thing you know, he's going to want to go back to the old barter system. Oh, I'll give you a subscription if you give me this. Right, you know? Oh, man. I got my hands full, guys. I don't know what I'm going to... I think I might call in sick. You know, I'm really thinking about calling in sick, guys. You know, no, I would not do that, guys. I'll be there because he's been sucking and whining all day, saying that he got menstrual cramps or something, he said, or pregnancy cramps or something. I can't remember what he was saying. He got something wrong with him. All right, what I want to do now, guys, is I'm going to get in here because I don't got the changed version. Here's a chicken for your trouble. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Here's a chicken for your trouble, man. Sorry, it's just the bones. Got hungry last night. But you'll be okay. The bones are worth something. Yeah. Oh, guys, what am I going to do, man? I hope you're all going to be here to help me out. Man, look at the brightness of these lights, man, on this tractor. I love it. Got the LED lights going on. Oh, look at Fred picking up for Pat. What are you sucking up for Pat for? What are you sucking up to Pat for, Fred? All right, God. Oh, that's the train. I didn't know what that was for a minute. I thought it was a moose. I thought it was a moose. See, he should have had an entrance up here. I don't know why he didn't put a nice entrance up here. Oh, no. Gotta make it difficult. Gotta make it difficult, guys. Pat's all right. Listen, nothing wrong with Pat. And you want to know what? I'm going to tell you something, Fred. No matter what Pat says about you, man, you're a good guy. I don't listen to him. No matter what he says about you behind your back, you're a good guy, man, and don't you ever forget that. I'm an old fella too, man. I'm an old fella too. I mean, I'm not no young'un. Right? I mean, I'm going on 65. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm not that old yet. I'm only a young snot yet. Now, let's go to the BGA and drop some of these wood chips off so we can get some digestate being started. Or compost, sorry, not digestate. We need some compost being made. Because we're going to need that for the grape vineyards. You're almost there, Trey. Yeah, we're all almost there, buddy. All right. Hey, welcome, Trent, buddy. Welcome over, man. So what's the average age of the farming simulator player? You know what? I'd like to know the answer to that question because I'm sure there are a lot of young people that play it, but I think the majority of people that play Farming Simulator are over 30. That's what I think. I think the majority of the people, and I mean over 50%. I think over 50% of the people that play Farming Simulator are over 30. Right? Because, like, I mean, look at everyone that streams. Okay, look at just everyone that streams Farming Simulator. They're all over 30 years old, every one of them. So that's what I think, myself personally. All right, so that's for hemp. Where do we got to drop off the wood chips? So that's output. That's seed. What's this one here? I'm looking for the compost one, guys. So you input your crop there. So seed storage. That's a storage. I think these are storage. '40s, yeah, I can believe that, Dragon. Definitely, I definitely can believe that. You know, because to be honest with you, I think a young person playing games and all that, they're more into the World of Warcraft, the racing games, the games that you're going killing and shooting people, Assassin's Creed, the more action, fast-packed kind of games. I think that's what the younger revelation are into. Where us old guys, we like a laid-back game that you go do a bit of farming. This is all storage, guys. Where's the compost? Oh, here it is. So it takes all that. So I just got to find a... I got to find a trigger because I don't got this unplowed. I got to get the other tractor up here, guys, and get this all cleaned up. So this is just a guess. There we go. Let's get some wood chips dropped off here. Now we'll get some compost being made. So we should drop 45,000 liters in. Oh, there's no sign here. What's that up there? What's that, guys? Ooh, Pat, what's that? So if I look at it that way, do you see that, Night Cop? I don't know what it is. It's a fluff. You see it right there. I don't know if you can get rid of that or what it is, because you don't see it here. So it's got transparency on the back of it, but there's no transparency on the front. So I don't know what that is. Unless it's for the oh, okay. Could be for the particle system, I suppose. Oh, I play them too. I play them too. Like I like I love Assassin's Creed, man. Right? I got Assassin's Creed. I've been playing it for a while now. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm almost at the end of the game. I'm almost at the end of the game, and I played the girl character starting off, and I think I'm going to go back and play it again, but I'm going to do it in the perspective of her brother as the main character, because the two characters that you can use throughout the story, they're actually brother and sister. So I'm going to try it in the perspective of the brother, because I've never done it. I'll tell you another good game, guys. I'll tell you another one, man. I watched this guy on YouTube, and all he does, he's got over 10 million subscribers on YouTube. I don't think he does Twitch very often. He's more YouTube. And he's got over 10 million subscribers, and all he does all day, that's his job. He sits down and plays PlayStation 4 or Xbox games all day long. And he records them and puts videos out every single day. Really good, though. He's really good at what he does. And he played this one game, and I watched it. It's called Days Gone. Man, that game, if you're into like zombie apocalypse and stuff like that, it's a good game. And there's a good storyline behind it too. It's not just about zombies, right? It's about the zombies came and took over the world, and now you got your clans getting together to try to more or less not get killed by the zombies, especially if there's a horde of them, right? I mean, the hordes, and when they come at you, they come at you. But, oh no, it's a really, really good storyline behind it. It's a really good game, guys. I even think it was better than Red Dead Redemption 2. And as we all know, Red Dead Redemption 2 was a hell of a good game. Now, guys, I got to do this first. I got to do this first because I'm going to end up getting knocked over by one of them. There we go. Let's slow them trains down. Now, I was doing this earlier, guys. Look at that. That's a pile of snow. Let me zoom out of it. I was actually testing the snow to see how it was when you piled it up. So it actually does pile up. I like it. It's cool. It is cool. The only thing is the grass is still green underneath. It should be more of a yellow color. So, not for me. Got enough trouble with the zombies I work with. Yeah, exactly, man. I hear you. Now, guys, we got to get these... we got to get these lumber yards back up and running, so we need to get the wood chips out of the lumber yards here now and get some more lumber made. That's it. It's just rinse and repeat now. Cut logs, cut down logs, keep our lumber yards going. Now what I should do is I could go over and get a whole bunch of more wood chips and put in, because I'm only running at minimum wood chips in these. Hopefully I'm close enough. No, I'm not. No, I gotta get in a little bit closer. You know, I watched a movie there, and you know, there's a lot of movies on about it, and then they had that big mass shooting there in the States there not a week or so ago, and they blame it on video games, you know. Oh, it's the video games that kids play today and everything else. Listen, man, I played video games all my life. It don't mean I'm going to go out to a mall or to a school and shoot it up, right? You know, it don't make sense. Like they like putting blame there because my blame there is, and I mean, people, you got everything. Oh, it's the gun laws. It's this. It's that. It's the parents. It's the system. Because listen, when I grew up, guys, if I got in trouble or if I did something wrong, well, man, I got a smack across the arse from my mother. And I guarantee you'd never do it again. You'd never do it again. Today, you're not allowed to discipline children today because, oh, you got the state knocking on your door. Oh, what are you doing punishing your children? That's what's wrong with society today. There's no structure in discipline or responsibility or anything else, you know. Anyway, enough about that because I can go on forever about that. You know, they always, I find they got to blame it on something. Oh, that's video games. That's the gays. That's the transgenders. That's, oh, man. Man, just let people be what they want to be, and who cares? As long as they don't bother me, I'm happy. That's it. You know? Alright, let's get the wood chips out of this one. We'll get this one filled up and get it started going. Let's see. How much we got? See, it makes 45,000 liters every time, so. And then we throw 45,000 liters in here and we get 45,000 liters back. I think you should turn that down a bit, Pat, actually, so, because, like, really, all you gotta do is fill this up once with one tipper load and you're getting the same amount every time. I'd actually do it so you get a little bit of a reduction in it every now and again because you're looking at the logs going through. I mean, you're not going to get that many wood chips as well. I don't know. I like to try to make everything a little bit harder. You don't have these board factories? What ones do you got, Fred? You don't have these board factories. What version of the map are you using? Now, he just made new ones, unless you got that. I don't know. I don't think he released that one yet to the new ones. Now, these ones here, that's what he was working on tonight. He's changing the texture on them. But that's not going to change the factory of not working, but... You're running 3.2. Where's your... What factory are you talking about? Is it right here on the map where I'm at? So we're right here, look. In the yard. Is that where you're going to on your map and the board factories are not there or they look different? I'd like to see a screenshot of it. I'm right here. Let's see where my mouse is moving. This is where I am. Now, I think there are other board factories on the map. So I'm actually right here. So you got a board factory here. You got a board factory here. And then this is your pallet factory. And then down here you got your cardboard factory. Now, I do believe... I can't remember. Where did he put it? I don't think we're going to be able to see it on the map, but I think there's one over here somewhere. No, that's Jack Daniels. That's the beehives. Okay, so there's a cardboard factory there. So I don't know if there's a board factory, because that's pallet factory. But no, I don't think there's any other board factories. Unless there's one around here somewhere. But yeah, this is where I'm at, right here. So when you come down, I'm just opposite of field 22. And the two board factories here work perfect. Is that the ones you're having trouble with? All right. Now, what next? What to do next? I know what I'm going to do next now, guys. I'm going to shut the lights off on this. Shut that down, and we're going to go into the shop here now. And I'm not sure where it is. I don't think it's under... It could be under miscellaneous. Oh, that's a good mod, guys. The Grasshopper. That's an awesome mod. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I want to try that too. I think I need to buy a skid steer though. I think that's just the... Or a front loader. I wonder how that works. It's 100 liters. It does all that, so I'm going to buy it. I'm going to try it. I want to test it. I should have leased it though. Let me try forestry equipment. And where are we? Here we are. FDR logging, man. These are good mods, guys. Mobile wood chipper. So that'll give you wood chips. And that one's just a stump grinder. So we'll get the stump grinder. We're going to buy it because we got lots of more logs to cut down. Where you are. Okay, so we got to bring that. I'm wondering why. Maybe you might have to re-download the map. Try re-downloading. I wish Pat was here now because he could put a link up for the map again. I don't have the link for the map, but if he put the link up for the map, get you to download it again and try. You just did, okay. And is it still not working for you? Let me know. Now, the only other thing I can see is it could be conflicting with other mods or something like that. I don't know. Let me see. What do we got? We got a MR mod, whatever that means. So we'll get this one here. And we're going to design. What's in the design? Forestry. Let's get the No, I don't want forestry. And we're just going to lease this for now, guys. Because I just want to try this out. I just want to see how it works. I'm not really buying it. Now, let's get over to the shop. There we go. So we'll get our stump grinder going now in a minute. I just want to see how this little thing works with the snowblower on it. You don't have the orange meadows? That's weird. The oranges and the apples and the pears. Wow, that's strange. That is strange. Now. Okay, cool. So we'll blow it this way. So let's see how it works. So if we... don't... No, let's get rid of the course play. Let's move that over there. So how do I move that down? That's got to go down. So there must be a way to... So that's that. That turns it. But there's no way to turn the thing down, is there? No. H, G... I don't know. I can't get it to move down. I think I gotta have something set up so it drops my hydraulics down. But like if I go over here to the bit of a mound that I got made, it should work over here. I think I can go into the... If I go into my controller settings, I should be able to set it so I can put my front hydraulics down. I don't know. It don't work too good, guys. That's for sure. Oh well. That's why I only leased it. I just wanted to try it out. So let's go into the garage. I should have just bought it though because I would have got all my money back. Now let's go to the shop and we'll go to the garage. Yeah, it's up here. And let's return that. There we go. Now we can go and do what we're supposed to be doing. Let's get into our stump grinder and let's get rid of some stumps. Glass on the factories. I don't have... Wow. That's weird. Because it's the same map that we're all using. So I don't know why it's doing that, Fred. Okay, so why is this not moving? Oh, don't Don't tell me this is not working. Hmm. Did I hit something here? Let me see, guys. I don't know why it's not moving. I got my pedal down to the floor. Nope, not moving. I don't know what that's saying over there either. The soil is frozen. You can't work on it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It's not working anyway. So let's go into the shop. We'll go into the garage. We'll sell that. It's probably a conflict with one of my other mods. So I need to get a stump grinder, guys. So let's get a stump grinder. What else do we got for grinding stumps? That's a wood chipper. I don't know if I got any other mods for stump grinding. Let's see. So this machine breaks trunks into wood chips. No, I want a stump grinder. What's this one here? This piece of machinery plants. So we're going to have to use that one. What does the MR stand for? That's what I don't know. Morpheus, I have that snow removal one you have. You have to set the manual onload to onload here. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to do this, worry about stumps right now. I won't worry about them right yet. I'm going to see if there's another mod or if I can get that mod working. Right? We had it working on Nick the Hicks server and that, so... Look at these two tractors here. I got them now for when we start getting into... I don't know why I bought them so early, but they're really nice. And we're going to use these when we start getting into plowing and seeding and all that. So right now, we still got a fair bit of money. We got 122,000. So right now, we own field number 9. Check my last FS17 stream, and you'll see me using it. Alright, I will, man. Definitely. So we own field 9 right now, but we got to figure out what other kind of fields we're looking at purchasing. We're not going to be able to afford big fields, so I'll probably get a couple around our farmyard. So we own 9. Field 8. Let's visit field 8, see how much field 8 is. Oh, it's so much easier in FS19, guys. You don't need to go to the field to find out the... It doesn't have any fuel. Says 0. Yeah, exactly. I noticed that, George. You noticed that too? And I saw the numbers. There was a bunch of numbers just rolling up. But, I mean, you think it would come with fuel. Maybe if I get the fuel truck and come over and fuel it up, maybe it'll work. I don't know. I don't know. I'll ask Papa. Papa knows about that mod. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Wayne. I really do. Let's see how much this field is. What? 629,000 pounds. Whew. We're going to be a while, guys. We got a lot of wood to cut. How do you do contracts in here? I think you got to go visit the field and there's contracts on the field. Because I don't see it in this menu. Alright, so that's that one. So I wonder how much field 8 would cost. Or 7, I mean. Even more. Currently no missions available. Alright. Yeah. I don't want to be logging all night, but I guess that's it for tonight, guys. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to... Let's get on a train and let the trains go around a bit. So if I tab into a train... So yeah, we're going to... we're going live tomorrow, guys. Myself and Nightcop 34. And we got some. So what our plans are? We got a big sunflower seed field that we're going to harvest, and then we got a cotton field that we're going to harvest. Now I got a really nice cotton harvester. It's a John Deere. I'm not using the John Deere DLC because Pat don't have it. So I do have another John Deere that does bales as well. So we're going to try to bale some, do some round bales rather than the big square bales on the cotton. But you know, Pat never ever seen that either, so I might actually get 2 of the different harvesters. We're going to lease them. I'll probably put in a bit of money or take out a loan or whatever. I mean, it's just to have a bit of fun. Then what I'm going to do, in my regular series for Oakfield Farms, what I'm going to do with that, I think, is I'm going to... what am I going to do? I'm going to have to come back in and I'm going to harvest those 2 fields again for my save game, because tomorrow we're just going to have a bit of fun. But for my save game, I'll have to go back in and harvest those fields again, I think. Now, I may be able to download the save game off my server. And after that, what I'm planning on doing, I got a really nice map. So guys, if you guys are all... if you guys have FS17, I'm using a 10-slot dedicated server for FS19. And I got a nice 16x Canadian production map. It's got really big fields. It's got multi-fruit on it and all that. So I think I'm going to load that up on my up on the multi-server. And then I'm going to open it up to whoever would like to go into it. So it'll be open, right? We'll throw a password on it, and I'll let everyone know the password to get in. And if you guys just want to go in and have a bit of fun throughout the day or whatever, it's there for anyone to use. But then if I decide that I want to do another, myself and Nightcop doing another live stream, we'll close it down for the live stream. And then once the live stream is over, it'll open back up on the Canadian production map. Now, if you guys have any suggestions on any other maps that you would like to see on it, let me know, please. You can leave me a note, or you can leave over on YouTube, you can leave a comment in the description below. You know, what would you guys like to see? What kind of mods would you like to have in on the map and stuff like that? So, you know, I'm looking for your feedback on it. But yes, guys, don't forget now, tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, myself and Nightcop34 are going live on Oakfield Farms. And like I said, I got my hands full tomorrow, I think, and I think you guys all know it too. Right? I think I'm going to actually, for the first time on any of my streams, I'm going to have to put down mature content. Because we all know the way Mr. Nightcop is. Now, the only thing I got left to set up is we're going to be in on a TeamSpeak. So I'll have to go into my OBS and set up TeamSpeak so you guys can hear him as well. So we'll test that at first. So when we first start, we'll test it, make sure that you guys can hear him, you guys can hear me, and you guys can hear the gameplay. And then once we get that out of the way, then we'll get into doing the stream. But listen, Tony, thanks for subscribing tonight. Nightcop34 Designs, thanks for subscribing tonight. Guys, if you're not following me on Twitch or subscribing to me over on YouTube, man, I would really appreciate it if you would do that. And if you got any suggestions or anything like that, man, you can, like, my comment things are all open, man. Just leave me a comment. I read every single one of them and all that. But guys, listen, you guys have a great day, a great night, no matter where you guys are from. And we are looking forward to having all of you guys to the live stream tomorrow. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be excellent. Not enough words to describe it. I think we're just going to have a great bit of fun. And then another thing I'm planning on doing down the road, if you guys are comfortable, you guys, I might open up the multiplayer and do a live stream on maybe a map that you guys decide on, and we'll all come in. Now, it only holds 10 people, so we'll see what goes on, and we get first come, first serve, more or less, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, you guys all, like I said, have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.